Good morning, everybody, and in the immortal words of Noddy Holder, it's Christmas! It's Christmas morning here, 5 to 8 in the morning. Now, Christmas in our household is a very, very odd day, because Sally and I both have kids, but they've both got other families as well. So we've always been like the second option family. And so our Christmas day is us and the dogs and a long walk and a meal for two. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a Scotch game accepted, and yeah, I just thought I'd play an hour blitz. Okay, declined. I think we take and take. Right, let's check. So I've got to get out of it, haven't I? Get out of it! Right, what's your plan? Your plan is to come here and put pressure on the pinned piece. PP on the PP. If I do that, and you PP on the PP, I can just take your bishop for free. If I do that and you take, I take back. If I do that and you retreat, then B4. Still got two defenders on D4. I think we good. Aha! Takes. Interesting. Okay. There is a rook E8 in the offing. This can be blocked with, you don't want you going ping, do we? Right. Let's have a think. That would do for now. Actually, though, if he gives check and I block with a bishop, okay, that's okay. Right. I want a castle, so that means I definitely get to castle. That's defended twice. I'm quite happy with these pawns, controlling some squares in the centre. Okay. No worries. And in comes the knight. Alright. So how do we feel? We're feeling good. What's the point of this knight? I don't know. Could do this. Could do this. Now that's defended twice, and the queen is one of the defenders. So I think what I'm going to do is that, so that I don't undefend this pawn. I could actually play bishop e2. Okay, first question, can the knight move with check? Answer, no. Wrong colour. Okay, so that's my immediate concern. I can't go there. That, I don't know. I'd still like to defend the pawn. Can I just push? What can knight do? The knight can attack my rook. But then I take the bishop. Oh no. Knight goes here. I can't take the bishop. He takes rook, I take back. I think I'm going to... Oh, my queen's the only defender of... Oh! Oh! That's a better move than it looked. Because he's double attacking this bishop. Ha! So what happens? He's going to take the bishop with the knight with check, right? You take with check. I have to move the king. Yeah. Well, someone's not awake, are they? Right, the king has to move. There's no issue. I mean, it's either that or capture. So this knight gets to escape and he's won a piece. So well played, pawnbroker 88. Obviously not got children of your own either. Okay, let's stick my bishop here. I'm going to try and punk him. Yeah, so basically when this bishop arrived on the scene, I should have been a bit more careful. quite honestly. Okay, so the bishop's moved there now, attacking my knight. I can't go there or there with my queen, which is a pain. I can do this. If he takes, I'll just take back. Still haven't had my first sip of coffee yet today. Also, you have to notice that while he is up a piece, where is it? You know, it's still in the box. Okay, he's defending there. I want to harass the bishop. But also, what's most important here? Getting the queen off the defence of that in a way, isn't it? I'm only down to minute though, 14, so no, I've got great hopes of this game at this point. You don't want to depend on your opponent blundering. Let's nuzzle the queen. Did it is a thought, is it not? There, bishop can't take. Bishop can't take because rook takes bishop. If queen takes, it's mate. We've deflected the queen away from the defense of g7. Right. Aha. That's an odd move. Inexplicable move. Okay, this knight's also slightly hampered by d5 right now. Where you gonna go, huh? Where you gonna go? That's the plan, man. Okay. Oh, check-ski. Fair enough, ski. Got it. Okay. Here. Or this. Let's do this. Oh, right, knight's defending that. That's the issue. Okay. All right, then. All right. Okay. See, now I technically kind of can, but I only win a pawn back. And I'm down an entire piece. And I've only got 34 seconds on the clock. So, what are we going to do? We're trying to eradicate the knight. Queen there. Perhaps. This bishop's not doing anything at all, is it? Rubbish. I want my queen here. His queen's undefended, so the knight's pinned. It's also attacked once, twice. 3 times a lady. Uh-huh. Down to 20 seconds now. Don't know what I'm doing with my queen, actually. Come on, let's get some coffee in me. So I'm actually higher rated in blitz right now than I am in rapide. 20 seconds on the clock. You have 20 seconds to comply. I'm having that knight. I'm gonna come here. That doesn't really help because the queen defends that. But maybe I can stick my rook there. I don't think we're going to win this one, guys. You can just take that. Don't think we're going to win this one. Pre-move some random stuff. There we go. Right. That was just a loosener. That was just a warm-up. 15-11 underdog from Ukraine. And it's 5-minute blitz, so we're playing the Charlik. Growing up is overrated and not advisable. I don't mind. I want to be a chess punk. You know what I mean? Could have put my knight there. Probably better. Probably better. No reason why you can't learn more about chess, even if you're a gambit nutter. Oi, nutter! opponent is playing quickly. It's just made life a bit hard for that knight, to be fair. I can still win the queen for a rook and a bishop, yeah? With the old faithful. So it's worth doing. I mean, I'm a pawn down. This puts me on level terms. I'm looking at that knight. Okay. All right, let's take stock. I've got a poor knight. And it's best to... Routes into the board are currently blocked by my own stuff. Undefended. Undefended. So, these two are undefended. So, wouldn't it be great to put my queen here, for example? Yeah, but how are you going to do it? Let's try and get the bishop pair off the board. Because then I can put my queen here and then there, and that is a fork. Same, king takes. I have this. And oh, he's defended it, look. You clever bugger. You clever little bugger, you. Right, anyway, this knight's now got a nice spot on e5. Opponent does not have the bishop pair no more. I think we need to get this knight into the game. He can go there. He can go there. That's not bad, is it? Yeah. Oh, he can't go there because knight takes. But you know, never know. I've never been 1600 in blitz. I would love to be 1600 in blitz. Now this move again looks very nice. He's going to have to take with the bishop in that case, because I'm forking the king and the rook. I'll fork the knight and the rook then. You probably pre-move that. Maybe I should have thought. Thinking does make sense, you know, sometimes in this game. That rook's undefended now, so is that bishop. Can't get there though. Can I come here? Or here? Let's go here. He might have fantasies about doubling up his rooks on the open file, which makes perfect sense. I've got actually knight c6 hits the rook and defends d8, but my basic plan is h5, h4. h5. This pawn's pinned, so can't capture, right? Moves forwards. You never know. Okay, so it wants to go here, here. I think that's okay. I think I can handle that. This we can handle. Goes, no, that traps the knight. Because both squares are covered by pawns, so that's not going to work. He's only got one rook on the... If he had two rooks, it'd be a different story. Well, a slightly different story. Yeah, it would be a different story. Oh, look, a discovered defense. However, what can I do to make life difficult for you? If I go here, can't go there. You can go there or there. It's got two squares, right? 2 minutes 35. Heaps of time. This plane hits the bishop and is a fork. Do I want a rook on a semi-open b file is a question. Well, if he goes there, I'm having him for my breakfast. Not having breakfast. I had some beers last night and I don't feel fantastic. Beers and then some cider, which in this country is not apple juice. Like in New England, I used to live in Massachusetts, and cider there was like just cloudy apple juice stuff. If I go there, is the knight still trapped? No, then he's got this, hasn't he? That's annoying. Let's go for this. Let's switch sides and change mood. Yeah, cider in this country is an alcoholic drink, so it's fermented apple juice. Good than that as well. Also defends all of these squares, you see. There, let you take. Here is check. And he can't take the pawn. I'm disinclined to. There's no reason to lose the knight. I can move it, actually block the bishop's defense. So I think he's got to trade now. He has got to trade. And his knight is still trapped. So, you know, this is like 1500 level play. I'm still very much just playing move by move, if that makes sense. Now, I know that's what you do in chess, yes. This we understand. Okay. We're up a queen for a rook now. Here, why are you only playing with one rook anyway? This, and I'm just threatening to go in. I mean, that's actually mate skis. Let's clear the way. Clear the way. Now, I can't go there or there with check, which vexes me. So I shall go here. I'm going to harass that castle, and I'm going to attack that pawn, and I'm going to give check here. That's going to force the king here. I have check there. Forces the king here. I've just got that check there, haven't I, as well? Pawns are actually equal, so there's you know, I'd be a fool to think about trading my queen for a rook, obviously. Okay. Can't go on any of these squares. Now, if I go like here and he goes there, that's absolutely fine. Let's double up the big guns for starters, because you'd be a fool to trade one of your rooks, because they're not. Okay. Very well. And now that his rooks are separated, he's in very great danger of getting forked. And that, boys and girls, is that. Well done. Okay. 1539. Let's just check out the old stats. Let's check out the stats while I'm here. Rapid 1531. Blitz 1539. Let's look at Blitz record. 1539 is my best for a while, actually. Look in Blitz. This is last 90 days. My Blitz record all year. Let's look at all time. So I started 20. What's that? July 2017, which is 6.5 years ago. So I've been playing chess. I mean, I knew the rules as a kid, but I've been playing 6.5 years. Started at 1,050, never done much worse. And these lows, look at these lows. Like low 1200s. That's like my worst level of performance in terms of, you know, range. And here again, that, guys, was only 6 weeks ago, 1218. So I've gone up 321 points in a few weeks. That's pretty cool. But now, in the old days, when I started on chess.com as well, that 10 minutes counted as blitz. Fun fact. Okay, Rapid's not doing so well. Okay. I mean, Rapid I've been higher because I've been 1675, is it? But look, Rapid, I am in the top 2.2% on chess.com. In Blitz, I'm not. I'm in the top 3.6. So let's do it. Let's do a rapid game. See if we can, see if we can improve both of them. But I'm going to play like a dick, whatever I do. 10 minutes rapid. I think I've got a hunch. I have better success. What are you doing? Owen's defense. Okay, attacks this. We defend with a knight. This bishop's not going to come out anytime soon and cause trouble. Okay, he's going for a double fianchetto. I'm going to bring my bishop out, target f7. I'm not going to be cheeky and go for a scholar's mate, am I? No. So what do we do? Knight here, I think, its point is it controls the center more than putting him like here, right? And neither bishop's going to pin my knight because he's in the fianchetto business, this guy. So what is this? Is this some kind of system? Is he going to... Is this the hippo? Right, this knight is knight pinned. I think it's just a natural queen d2. Right, coming... abuse this bishop a little bit. Okay. This is not a surprising move. It's a decent move. Okay, now comes the knight. So this is now, he's unsymmetricalized himself. This is a fork, this one isn't. This hits the knight, takes... Just on that basis. Principles, king in the middle, open the middle. Right, fork. Okay, he's attacking my bishop. I'm going to trade off. My queen is defended by my bishop. So I'm looking at ideas of take, right? But after, okay, bishop took. But now I'm going to carry on just like clearing the way. Clear the way. Rook's the only defender of this. King's the only defender of this. Undefended. And undefended. Both bishops are undefended. Take note. What do you think about that? I mean, I can actually win this pawn. Now I'm thinking I probably should. What about this, though? Hits pawn, which is defended by the bishop, actually, backwards. There's pesky backwards defense. Is that a trap? He just trades his way out of it. Do I do this? And then maybe trap the bishop? Or do I win a pawn? Or... Oh, I don't know. There's so many things. How do we decide? Well, you look at what the situation is going to be like at the end of each line. Master Wayne. Right, here. Attacking the pawn. Might have trades. That looks... I mean, I like this. I like the fact that we're opening up the centre. So knight here. He might take... I might take back with a pawn. Right up in your face, buddy. I like. It also removes the option of this. Yes? Taking the pawn. We might have this. I'm going to go in with the knight. I'm going to go with the... I'm not really threatening this pawn, as previously discussed. I might play c3, f4. Trapski the bishop. If my opponent is awake to it. However, I was just listening to... What's the Ben, what's his name? The podcast. Here, Perpetual Chess podcast. Sorry, Ben, forgot you. And this is still on, by the way. And so is this, by the way. So I'm not a fan of Black's position whatsoever now. I've got two pawns halfway down his neck. Okay. That also actually prevents f4 winning the bishop, but f4 hitting the bishop could lead to unpleasantness. Check. If he blocks, that's nasty. Bishop blocks, he loses his bishop. Pawn blocks, I take with pressure on the bishop. Yeah. If I can stop him... There we go. Okay. Okay. That is an objective fulfilled. For sure. Okay, I really want to be able to do this now. I'm going to do that just on principle. Again, literally just instinct. King's lined up with my rook. Clear the way. Clear the way. I'm a pawn up. Take with the rook. Taking with a rook gives me the option of doubling up the rooks, which also has the side effect of activating my A rook, which is like no bad thing. Also though, I'm literally threatening to win a pawn. Do I want my queen over here, and like with options, or do I want my queen involved in an immediate attack? Well, I'm going for the immediate attack. You knobhead. Right, okay. Anyway, here is check. I think we're going to see a trade of queens. I should think about defending this pawn at some point, but let's play this through. Queen takes, rook takes, check. King can't go there, but he can go there or there. But then I can go here. And then I might move my pawn forwards. There, King can't go there or there. Okay, I'm going to win the pawn anyway. That was just... Okay. Right. Okay, this... King takes pawn. So it's rook e1, yes? Rook e1 hangs this. Oh, bugger it. Oh, you knobhead, Hunty. I'm not going to finish that nonsense. Let's start again. Cock end. Don't poke defense me. Now this is a thing, this pawn setup with c6, d6. It is known. You can go off. Go on, keep king off all the way. That's it, all the way off. Thank you. All right. Now this is undefended. Bishop there is all right. Better to develop another piece on principle. Eric Rosen, by the way, has started a new speedrun, and it's very good. So I do recommend. Okay. I think it's Operation Get Long Castled ASAP. That's what I think. So, question. Raymond is, where does the bishop want to go? I could do this, and he'll probably just drop back, and then what do we say about the knight? Is the knight good? Well, maybe it is. Let's give it a tickle. Let's see what happens. Okay, back he goes. And I'm just being a knob here. I'm just being intimidating. Okay, I'd love to take that and party, but ain't gonna happen. So back comes the horse. Defends his pawn. Now defended by both horses. Bring on the dancing horses wherever they may roam. Echo and the Bunnymen. Excellent song, I think. If I put my queen in there, I'm pinning my pawn. it's not the right time to bash open the middle, is it? I mean, I could actually short castle and then just do a massive pawn attack. Go on. Shall we have a go? Let's have a go. Okay. We've had this conversation before, but he can recapture with this c6 pawn if I take. If I push, what we've got is a closed centre, which benefits him greatly. So, are there any other options? Well, yes, leaving the tension is an option. I could even fianchetto this bishop, you know. It's not out of the question, but I don't know. So he's got 3 attackers on there now, right? I've only got the 2 defenders. I don't, let's have a look at this. Takes. At least I've opened up the e-file slightly by removing my own pawn, yeah? I could put a major piece on there. I could just move this bishop along and then, you know. I'm assuming he's going to take with this. He might take with a knight, in which case I'll be tempted to trade down. Okay. Excuse me. Now, I was about to say, just a little comment on terminology here. I was about to say there's a threat of this. And if you're thinking in terms of, oh, threat of that, something I see a lot of beginners do is, oh, that is a threat, therefore I must respond to it. Well, you know, you don't. That's the point. I can take back towards the centre with this, right? I'm inclined to develop my bishop. I could do this, facing off that bishop. That's what I'm going to do, actually. Because then I might get my queen off the mark. I'll get a rook on e1. You know what I mean? I feel like the way that I'm playing and the way that I'm thinking at the minute, I really do want to aim for 1600 in blitz and rapid. And doing it with my tried and tested repertoire, rather than messing around. Including the Rousseau Gambit, actually. Because I do love it. And I know it's dubious, but it's not too dubious for 2000. And it's certainly not too dubious for 1600. Okay. Queen. He can attack me here. He can't attack me here because of bishop. But I'm threatening as well to take him. Again, king still in the centre. Again, rook's not engaged, you know. This bishop might have ideas of coming out. I think the move a3 doesn't look bad, because I think that's an attractive square for both of these pieces. If he does this now, I'll probably... Okay. Now I can just, like, king g2, defends the knight. Sorry, knight's defended. It's the pawn that's in trouble. I could put king there as well, but then I'm thinking this, right? So king g2. Another option is to move the knight, because then the queen defends. But, you know, the queen is not our favourite defender. So I'm thinking this, maybe even rook h1, but I want to prove that this queen is not going to do the job on her own, put it that way. He can actually long castle here. I put strong money on the bishop ending up there. Now, I do have ideas of this. That also takes away squares from the bishop. So does that. I still want this idea. I want to get a rook onto... There we go, look. This doesn't bother me a jot right now, because I've got pawn, king, and queen defending that knight, yeah? So I am inclined to contest that bishop. Now, I'd love to do that, but I can't. So I kind of like the idea of this move. The bishop's undefended, he's going to have to do something, so it's not really a loss of tempo. If he takes, I can just replace the knight with my other knight, if I wish. Or, I don't really want the queens off. I don't want the queens off the board when I've got a king in the corner and my opponent's got a king in the middle. My opponent looks like he's wearing a Star Trek costume. What is this, Max? He's gone there. What is the meaning of this? He's saying if I take him, he takes back with a knight hitting my... Oh! Royal fork. Hell no. Okay, do we have the option then of removing the defender? Can we deflect the knight? So takes, and that is literally a royal fork, and I lose the queen. There's no coming back from that. Okay, c4. Knight can't go there, he can't go there. c4, he might go here. But then I can, you know, like harass him again, and the bishop... Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't see a downside. 4 minutes on the clock. Equal material. We've both lost one bishop, one pawn. But I feel like I should be in the driving seat here. Also, this bishop kind of needs to defend this very unpleasant knight attack. Okay, he's traded. He's threatening to do that. If I take the knight, he does this. I take that, he takes... I mean, I do want to open up. Oh, that's still on. Right, I'm taking the knight. I'm taking the knight. 100%. You can do this. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, he's a pawn up right now. He's attacking my knight, I'm attacking his bishop. But I have this. Now he can then counterattack the knight. Then I can take this, though. I'm going to give the check. Yeah. And if he comes here, which is what I expect, yeah, I could take a pawn, and then his bishop probably takes here, right? Or I can just take the bishop, which I think is what's best here. Take the bishop. I've now got connected rooks, relatively active rooks. That's yours. You're welcome to it. Okay. But now, in terms of activity, I'm looking good. I've got queen here. Looks really good. I think his only legal move is to block with a knight, because the queen guards that escape. This pawn guards this escape. This rook guards everything else. It's like, it's this and that. And that's like a sideways dovetail checkmate, is it not? Oh no, he's got this. Now the knight's moved. He's got that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Julio Iglesias. There, king goes on the back rank, yes? Bring on the dancing horses. Alright, there is a pawn. This doesn't work, because king can come here, right? But we're in a very good position now. I feel like I want more stuff on the 7th, so I'm going to simply take the pawn. I'm also attacking this rook, which you can't say they're there. So I think rook d8 is now forced. I do declare. And I think this is simply the way to go, right? Check here, check again. He's got to go there again, check again. He can't go anywhere further, and then queen in is mate. Right? Am I wrong? This is a forced mate. There, check. If he comes back, he gets mated. Okay? Oh. So, he's had to do something. This now defends his pawn, by the way. Okay, but now I'm thinking rook fc1, rook c8, forcing the rooks off the board. I've got an extra knight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an extra pawn. I don't see a problem with this picture. So he's never connected his rooks. He never castled. And this will be your downfall. There, queen takes doesn't work. Simply this. Right, I'm threatening to take. Queen takes. Nothing to overcomplicate here. Get material off the board. Come on. Off you come. Right, we take him with the rook or the queen. You take him with the rook. Okay. I still want to defend this. And we're not out of the woods by any means. He's got 5 pawns. They're all connected. Right, so again, working on just simple. Off you go, Andy. Or even Andy and Barry, you know. Keep that defended. Keep the king safe. And I'm not going to mess about with any of that nonsense. If I can trade queens, I certainly will. I don't see the problem. 1 minute 50 though. Come on. This is not necessarily a bad idea. Tying him down. If he's busy defending, he ain't busy attacking. Now the rook is pinned because I am trading. Okay. Let's lift the pawn. Oh, let's lift that pawn. Minute 41. Okay. Still looking for like checks and threats, and particularly opportunities to trade queens. Would be very, very welcome. I might need to bring my knight into play. But I don't know how. Where does he want to be? He wants to be there, doesn't he? But that's a long way for a knight. That's 4 jumps. But you know, you never know. I'm going to move him. Here. One, two, there. Yeah? I mean, I've got 1 minute 32, but we're not talking about a lot of clock time to make 3 moves. And I think I'm kind of relatively secure. 1, 2, 3. Targets his pawn. Yeah? My opponent's only got 3 minutes, and he's got all the problems, right? He's the one. The onus is on him. Yeah, I'll defend the pawn. Why not? That's a check. Loses a pawn. Knight still wants to come here. I'll defend my stuff. What you gonna do? Okay, knight's gonna come there. Anyway. No, no, no. I'm not sure that really... I mean, even if he gets 2 pawns, I'm not sure. How are you going to stop that now? How? You get behind it. I've got this. Knight defends that, actually. And I might stick my queen behind here. I've got a minute and 6. He's down to 2 minutes. I can put my knight there, but it undefends the pawn. That's what I really want to do. I'm going to do this, just to make sure both pawns are defended. Now the knight is mobile, it can come here, which could be a plan, man. Okay. Queen in. Let's use the king to defend this pawn, maybe. King here, defends that pawn. Queen here. He's down to minute 38. I think this. Get out of it. Got this. That's my wife coming home. I thought I could move two squares there. Have you quite lost your mind? Come on, Hunty. Don't choke on me now. We're not doing this. Yeah, you can win the pawn. But you've got to checkmate me in 54 seconds unless I run out of time, which I'm determined not to do. Okay, here. 33 seconds. Time is ticking. Okay. Okay, and we have a draw. There we go. Sorry about the noise. That was a pain in the ass. Yes, a little bit more time, or if I'd had an increment, that would have been easy, and if I hadn't been distracted, but there you go. Right, well, I'll leave it there for one day. Hope you're all having a wonderful holiday. Family time, solo time, whatever you're doing, enjoy your day. Take care. See you soon.